Stop ignoring convictions. Stop ignoring the convictions, the chastisement, the rebuke that the Lord thy God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is sending your way and our way. A lot of times we're convicted by what we're watching, by things that we know that we're working in disobedience, in rebellion in, by things that we know that God is dealing with us on, but yet we won't get those things right, but yet we ignore them like, oh, well, I mean, I feel pretty okay. You know, I'm not really bothered by it that much. You can't afford to have that type of mindset of brushing stuff off. When God is dealing with you, be obedient, because those things that he's dealing with you on can keep you from entering into his kingdom. We always, have that, attitude as we should. I want to hear, well done, my good and faithful servant. But the same things that are going to prevent us from hearing those words, we will not fix, we will not do. Because every day, the time is not given to us to correct these things just to be correcting these things. We ought to correct these things that we may continue to, our lights may shine through. Because if there's darkness in us, our light can't really shine through. Perfecting these things that we know that we got to change. If we say that we're believers in Jesus Christ, if we say that we're Christians, we say that we love God, he's our everything, we ought to act like it and live out his word in truth. There can be no falsehood in us. There can be no lies in us. There can be no sin in us. We have to be pure as we are Christ's bride. And the only way that we're going to be pure and be able to be purged from these things is by fixing these things, by laying it all down at the altar. Lord, I need help. Help me to fix these things. Help me to not ignore convictions. Help me not to give in to the temptations of my flesh. Help me to not get astray from you, Lord God. Because I've loved pretty much my life here, than prepare for my afterlife, where I'm going to spend eternity at. And I know sometimes it's like, I thought I worked on these things. I'm trying so hard to overcome these things. Know that you cannot do it in your own strength. But when you stop living in denial, when you stop ignoring the things that God is dealing with you on, and you allow God to come in and say, Lord, help me. I need your help. That's when things begin to change. That's when things begin to break. When you realize that you cannot do this on your own and you need the Lord's help. Allow him to help you. Don't ignore, but allow him to help you. Fire of an influence.